What you do in your free time is what will determine how happy you are in life and how you view the world. Because we all have obligations. We all have to take care of ourselves and our families. We have to pay for a place to live, food to eat, clothes to put on our backs. That's non-negotiable. There are certain circumstances where you can be taken care of, but for the most part, the overwhelming majority of people have responsibilities. People think you always have to have a fulfilling job and career. No, just make sure you can pay for your life and to survive and to not struggle and to always be worried about your next meal, or where if you can afford to live in an apartment or a house. Once you get your there's other obligations. You got to take your kids to school. You have to take your mom to the doctor's office. Like, there's plenty of obligations that are pretty much non-negotiable. We have to do them. That's just part of life. We all have obligations. But the difference between a more positive and happy life and a negative life is what you do outside of your obligations. We all need to participate in hobbies that make us happy, that are enjoyable. We need to do things that we want to do, whether you just want to be paint, or you want to record YouTube videos, or you want to join a running club. These are all things that I can think about for myself. I join running groups, I go to the beach, I go for bike rides. Those are things I truly, truly enjoy. But if you neglect the things that you enjoy and instead you sit at home and watch TV, you're going to become miserable. Even if you have all your obligations taken care of, you're going to become miserable, because our spirit, our minds, need an escape. We need to do the things that we enjoy to stimulate our minds. And if you're constantly on social media or indoors doing stuff that is just to fill your time up, to make the time go by quicker, and you're ignoring the things you want to do, because this is the hard truth right here. All your hobbies take work. It takes effort. It takes scheduling, planning. You have to drive. You have to travel to do things that it's hard to do that stuff, and you might need some money, and you might need to block out time in your schedule to do it. But it's important that you do it, because the longer you ignore the things you should be doing in your free time, the more unhappy and negative you will feel about your existence. So don't ignore the things that you want to do. If you want to be just go buy a camera and take photographs of the places you go, do it. Don't ignore those things just because you have to pay for your bills. I get that. Take care of your obligations. I'm not saying to give up on your obligations and be homeless. I'm saying take care of your obligations. Do what you have to do. You don't need to be passionate about your work. As long as you can pay to survive and do what you're doing. And then also in your free time, let's say you get off at 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon, go work out if that's what you enjoy. Go for a walk. Go paint. Go take pictures. Go do yoga. Go join a book club. Be around people. Do things that stimulates your mind. Go out with friends for a drink. Go out with friends to play pool. Do something. You can't just always sit around and say, oh, I don't have money, I don't have time. You have to make the time. I think it's a misconception that I've had, and a lot of people have, that the things that you like to do will just come into your life. But no, you actually have to block out time. You have to prepare. You have to plan and schedule these things that you enjoy, which is part of becoming an adult. Understanding that life overall, if you're just sedentary and you don't put effort into it, life is boring and it's miserable, and it's just, you feel lost and there's no purpose, and you're just wondering what the hell should you be doing. But if you put the effort into planning, even once every 2 weeks or once a week, just go out for dinner, go out and watch a movie, do something that you truly enjoy. Don't force yourself to do things you hate, that make you miserable. especially in your free time. Even if you hate your job, like most people, I would say, are discontent with their job. Like, they might not hate it, but most people would rather do something else. Even if that's the case, it's not going to make it better by, letting that consume your mind once you clock out. Once you clock out, go do the things that make you happy, whatever it may be. Go cook, go experiment with different recipes. Do the things that you want to do. If you want to go sit in a coffee shop, like, there's unlimited things that you could do that you know about yourself that would make you a little bit happier if you did those things. Now stop ignoring those things and just plan them, schedule them, put effort in, invite people. Like, start a friend group where you text everybody in the group and you all meet up sometimes and do things. Go to the beach, do whatever. Just go for a road trip, 2 hours on one day, I just think people focus 100% on their career, that the career should be the focus of life, and that it needs to be fulfilling, it needs to be rewarding, it needs to be the best career ever. And they totally ignore what they do in their free time, and they just focus all their energy and effort on their career. And 9 times out of 10, most people never find that career that fulfills them, that gives them that excitement, that fills their empty cup. So do that in your free time. Take care of your obligations, your responsibilities, your family, all the things that are non-negotiable. Take care of those, but don't forget about who you are in your free time and what you should and want to do in your free time. Hopefully that makes sense. See ya.